Hello students, myself Amrita Dhar, Assistant Professor of Electrical Engineering Department of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, JIS Group. I will teach you Power System 1. Today we will discuss about Corona. Now what is Corona? When an alternating potential difference is applied across two conductors whose spacing is large as compared to their diameters, there is no apparent change in the condition of the atmospheric air surrounding the wires if the applied voltage is low. Okay. Now, when the applied voltage exceeds a certain value, the conductors are surrounded by a faint violet glow. So, what is the definition of the corona? The phenomena of violet glow, hissing noise and production of ozone gas in an overhead transmission line is known as corona. Now, if the conductors are polished, smooth, the corona glow will be the uniform throughout the length of the conductor. Otherwise, the rough points will appear brighter. Now, if we apply DC voltage, with DC voltage there is difference in the appearance of the two wires. The positive wire has uniform glow and the negative conductor has a spotty glow. Okay. So, the phenomena of corona is accompanied by hissing noise, production of ozone gas, and obviously there is power loss and radio interference. Now, the higher the voltage is raised, the larger and the higher the luminous envelope becomes, and the greater are the sound, the power loss and radio noise. So, if we increase the voltage, the power loss is increased, the radio noise is increased. There is a higher and larger luminous envelope and a increased amount in the sound. Now, if the applied voltage is increased to a breakdown value, flashover will occur between the conductors due to the breakdown of the air insulation. So, next one is why corona is formed. Now, some ionization is always present in the air due to cosmic rays, ultraviolet radiation, radioactivity. Okay, so there is some ionization present in the air all the time. Now, under normal operating condition, air surrounded by the conductor contains some ionized particles, that is free electron and positive ions and neutral molecules. Now, when potential difference is applied between the conductors, the potential gradient is set up in the air which will a maximum value at the conductor surface. Now, under the influence of potential gradient, the existing free electrons acquire greater velocity. The greater the applied voltage, the greater the potential gradient and more is the velocity of the free electron. Now, when the potential gradient of the conductor surface reaches 30 kV per centimeter, this is the breakdown voltage of air. The velocity acquired by free electrons is sufficient to strike a nuclear molecule with enough force to dislodge one or more electrons from this nuclear molecule. Okay. Now, this produced another ion and one or more than one free electron, which in turn are accelerated until they collide with the neutral molecule. Now, this producing other ions. Now, the process of the ionization is cumulative and the result of the ionization is either corona is formed or spark takes between the conductors. Okay, so this is the reason why corona is formed. Next one, factors affecting corona. Now what are the factors? Atmosphere, conductor size, spacing between conductor and line voltage. We discuss one by one. First one is atmosphere. Now corona is formed due to ionization of air surrounding the conductor. So it is affected by the physical state of the atmosphere. Now if the weather is stormy, the number of ions is more than the normal weather condition. So in the stormy weather, the corona occurs at much less voltage as compared to the normal or the fair weather. Okay, so the tendency of corona occurs more in the stormy weather than the normal or the fair weather. Next one, conductor size. So corona effect depends upon the shape and condition of the conductors. The rough and irregular surface will give rise to more corona because unevenness of the surface decrease the value of breakdown voltage. So thus a stranded conductor has irregular surface, so it gives rise more to corona than a solid conductor. So in the standard conductor, corona occurs at much lower voltage than the solid conductor. Next one is the spacing between two conductors. Now if spacing between two conductors is large compared to their diameter, there may not be any corona effect. Now because the larger distance between the conductor reduce the electrostatic stress at the conductor surface. So we can avoid the corona formation. And last one is the line voltage, which is the most important factors. If we increase the line voltage, the corona occurs. Now if the line voltage is low, there is no change in the condition of the air surrounding the conductor, so no corona is formed. So if we increase the line voltage so that the electrostatic stresses developed at the conductor surface make the air around the conductor conducts and a corona is formed. So these are the four reasons which affect the corona. First atmosphere, then conductor size, then spacing between conductor, and the last one is the line voltage. Next topic is critical disruptive voltage. What is critical disruptive voltage? Now it is the minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona occurs. So first point is that it is a phase voltage, and second point is it is the minimum phase voltage at which corona occurs. Now suppose there are two conductors of radius r centimeter. Okay, radius r centimeter, and two conductors are spaced by d centimeter. Okay, small d centimeter. The conductors are spaced by d centimeter. Now if V is the phase neutral potential, then the potential gradient at the conductor surface is given by this formula. Potential gradient G equals to V phase voltage by R, radius of the conductor R into log D by R, where D is the spacing between conductor. Okay, so if corona is formed, then G must be equal to the breakdown strength of the air, and the breakdown strength of the air at 76 centimeter of mercury and 25 degree centigrade, the breakdown strength is 30 kV per centimeter. Now 30 kV per centimeter, if corona is formed, this G potential gradient is equal to G0, which is the breakdown strength of the air, and the Formula is Vc by R log E d by R. What is Vc? Vc is the critical disruptive voltage. So value of G0, that is the potential breakdown strength of the air, is 30 kV per centimeter. It is the maximum value, but the RMS value is 21.2 kV per centimeter. We solve math by considering G0 equals to 21.2 kV per centimeter. We consider this value while we are going to solve the maths. Okay, the next one is from this we can get the value of Vc. Vc equals to Z0 into R log E d by R. So this is the expression of the critical disruptive voltage, but there is a condition. What are the conditions? Now the condition is the disruptive voltage is under standard condition, that is 76 centimeter of mercury and 25 degree centigrade. Now if the condition varies, the air density is changed and altering the value of G0. Okay, so the breakdown strength of the air at barometric pressure B and the temperature T is equal to, air density is equal to 3.92 B by 273 plus T. T is the temperature, B is the barometric pressure. Now under normal condition, under ideal condition, B is 76 and T is 25 and the value of delta is 1. Now if the condition is changed, we get the value of delta by solving this equation. Okay. So what is the new critical disruptive voltage? Vc equals to Z0 delta R log E d by R. So we multiply this expression by delta. Again we have to consider another factor. What is that? Correction must be made for the surface condition of the conductor. This is accounted for by multiplying the above expression by M0. So new critical disruptive voltage is M0 G0 delta R log E d by R kV per phase. This is important. The value of critical voltage is expressed in phase voltage. Now what is the value of M0? M0 is 1 if the conductors are polished. Value of M0 is between 0.98 to 0.92 if the conductors are dirty, and if we are using standard conductors, then the value of M0 is lies between 0.8 to 0.87. Next one, visual critical voltage. Now it is the minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona glow appears all along the line conductors. So here we can see the corona glow appears all along the line conductor. So that's why it's named as visual critical voltage. It is the minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona glow appears all along the line conductors. The formula is visual critical voltage is MV irregularity factor, G0 breakdown strength of the air, delta air density factor, R radius, in the first bracket 1 plus 0.3 root out over delta by R. Delta is the air density factor, R is the radius, into log D by R, where R is the radius and D is the spacing between conductor. Again this is expressed in phase voltage. Next one is the power loss due to corona. Now the formation of the corona is always accompanied by energy loss, which is dissipated in the form of light, heat, sound and chemical action. Light, violet glow, there is a heat, sound, hissing noise, chemical action, or ozone production of the ozone gas. Okay, so P is equal to 242.2 in the first bracket. F is the frequency plus 25 by delta. Delta is the air density factor. Root over R by D, where R is the radius, D is the spacing between two conductors. In the first bracket, V is the phase voltage minus Vc. Vc is the critical disruptive voltage. V minus Vc whole square into 10 to the power minus 5 kilowatt per kilometer per phase. Again, what are the advantages of corona? Now, due to formation, the air surrounding the conductor becomes conducting. Okay, now, so the virtual diameter of the conductor is increased. Now, the increased diameter reduces the electrostatic stresses between the conductors. And the second advantage of corona, it reduces the effects of transient produced by the surges. So, these are the two advantages of corona. First, the virtual diameter is increased, and second, it reduces the effects of the transient produced by the surges. Now, what are the disadvantages? Obviously, there is a loss of energy. Next, ozone is produced, so it may cause corrosion of the conductor due to chemical action. And last one, current drawn by line due to corona is non-sinusoidal, and non-sinusoidal voltage drop occurs in the line. So, it can cause inductive interference with the neighboring communication lines. So, what are the disadvantages? First one, loss of power. Second one, there is a chemical action, so corrosion of the conductor may happen. Second, and the third one is the non-sinusoidal voltage drop can cause inductive interference with the neighboring communication lines. So, there are two methods by which we can reduce the corona effect. Okay. Now if we carefully design, so we can avoid the corona on the substation or bus bar. Okay, the first one is by increasing conductor size. Now, by increasing conductor size, the voltage at which corona occurs is raised, and the corona effects are considerably reduced. So, this is one of the reason that SCSR conductors with a large cross sectional area are used in transmission lines. Next one is by increasing conductor spacing. We all know that if the spacing between conductor is larger than the diameter, then there is no corona formation. So, by increasing the spacing between conductor, the voltage at which corona occur is raised, and corona effects can be eliminated. So, but spacing between two conductors cannot be increased too much, because the cost of supporting structures may increase to a considerable extent. So, these are the two methods. Now, we solve problems. So, first problem is a three-phase line has conductors 2 cm in diameter spaced equilaterally 1 meter. Here the unit is in meter. 1 meter apart. If the dielectric strength of the air is 30 kV per 30 kV, this is the per centimeter, this is the maximum value. Find the disruptive critical voltage for the line, and in the air density factor delta equal to 0.952 and irregularity factor is 0.9. So, what is at first what is the expression of critical disruptive voltage? That is Vc equals to M0 G0 delta R log E d by R kV per phase. Now, obviously value of G0 is 21.2. This is the RMS value, and what is the maximum value? 30 kV per centimeter is the maximum value. But I have told that while we are going to solve a problem, we consider the value of breakdown strength of the air is 21.2, that is the RMS value. So, we take the value of G0 21.2. What is the value of M0? It is given, that is 0.9. What is the value of delta? It is given 0.952. Now what is the value of R? So diameter, if diameter is 2, then radius is obviously 1. 2 by 2, 1. And log E d by R. Now d obviously it should be expressed in centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. That's why 100 by 1 is the value of radius. So by solving this, the VC is equal to 83.64 kV per phase. This is the phase value. So what is the line voltage? Line voltage is equal to root 3 into phase voltage. Okay, that is 144.8 kV. Next problem is a 3-phase 220 kilovolt 50 Hz transmission line consists of 1.5 cm radius of conductor. Spaced 2 meters apart in equilateral triangular formation. If the temperature is 40 degrees centigrade at atmospheric pressure is 76 centimeter, calculate the corona loss per kilometer of the line. Take the value of M0 is 0.85. Now at first the formula of P is P equals to power loss equals to 242.2 by delta F plus 25 root over R by D in the first bracket V minus Vc whole square. So what is the value of delta? The formula of delta is 3.92 into B by 273 into 273 plus T. So by putting the value of B 76 and putting the value of T 40, we get the value of delta is 0.952. Now G0, we all know the value of breakdown strength of the air is 21.2 kilovolt per centimeter. This is the RMS value. Now we have to calculate the value of Vc. So what is the formula of Vc? M0 G0 delta R log E d by R. So put the value of M0 0.85, G is 21.2, delta 0.952, log D is 200 by 1.5. So by putting values, we get the value of Vc 125.9 kV. What is the supply voltage? Supply voltage is 220 kV, but we have to express it in phase voltage. So we divided it by root 3. So the value of phase voltage is 127 kilovolt. So by putting the value of V and Vc, the value of radius, that is 1.5 centimeter, the value of small d, that is the space between conductors, 2 meters, that means 200 centimeters. We get the value of P, that is equal to 0.01999 kilowatt per kilometer per phase. But we have to calculate corona loss per kilometer of the line. So for single phase, the corona loss is 0.01, power loss is 0.01999 kilowatt per kilometer. So for 3 phase, the corona loss is, we multiplied this figure by 3 and the value is 0.05998 kilowatt. So the total corona loss per kilometer for 3 phase is 0.05998 kilowatt. That's all from today's class. If you have any problem, please contact with me. My contact details is given on the first slide. Thank you.